Let's talk about the Pope's visit. Let's just start there, because the Pope has been talking about one of your signature issues, and that, of course, is immigration. The Pope has a different take on immigrants. He, in fact, spoke out to people who might not feel comfortable with immigrants. And let me just read to you his sort of poignant words. The Pope said yesterday, "Perhaps it will not be easy for you to look into their souls. Perhaps you will be challenged by their diversity, but know that they also possess resources meant to be shared. So do not be afraid to welcome them." What do you think of the Pope's words?
Well, I think his words are beautiful, and I respect the Pope, and I like the Pope very much. I will say this. We have a country that is going through tremendous problems. We owe $19 trillion. So, number one, we can't afford this process. We have tremendous crime problems. As you know, the illegal immigrants are coming in, and you just have to look at San Francisco and Kate, or so many other instances. California 2 weeks ago, where a woman was absolutely decimated, killed, raped by an illegal immigrant, a veteran, at 66 years of age, by the way. And many, thousands and thousands of cases. We're having tremendous crime waves. We have a lot of problems coming in. We have drugs pouring over the borders. We have to seal up our borders. We have to do something about illegal immigration. And people like my plan very much, and I think it's a plan that's going to happen.
But let's talk about another topic that the Pope has talked about, and that's climate change. The Pope has said that he is clear that this is a problem that cannot be left to a future generation. Do you agree that climate change is a pressing problem?
No. I think that clean air is a pressing problem. You want to have clean air. You want to have clean water. That's very important to me, and I've won many environmental awards. I am not a believer in climate change. Now, it's gone global warming and climate change, and now they call it actually extreme weather. That's the new one, because weather seems to be a little more extreme. But actually, if you look, a lot of the big floods and a lot of the big things, in 1890, they had the greatest flood. In 1904, they had the greatest rainstorm. Look, it's weather. And we have bad floods. I can't watch the evening news anymore. Every time you turn on the evening news, they show there's a big rainstorm, there's a tornado, there's this. I mean, you can't watch the news anymore. It's always weather. And frankly, it's been that way for so long. And honestly, it's called weather changes, and you have storms, and you have rain, and you have beautiful days. But I do not believe that we should imperil the companies within our country. And by the way, China's doing nothing. If you look at these other countries, they're doing nothing. All they do is talk. But we're going to imperil jobs. We're going to imperil, actually, the middle class, and the lower classes are going to be, the people with no money are going to be imperiled by doing this, because it costs so much, and nobody knows exactly if it's going to work. You have scientists. I don't know if you remember, a number of years ago in Europe, the scientists were passing around emails and notes to each other talking about what a hoax it is.
Well, look, I know what you're referring to, the East Anglia situation where a couple of scientists were using the wrong data.
I'm saying this. I believe in clean air, immaculate air.
Sure.
I believe in clean water, all of those things. But I don't think we can destroy our country. If we have climate change, or if we have global warming, it's going to be of the nuclear form.
Yes.
Because we have incompetent politicians watching over us when it comes to nuclear weapons.
So you're saying that you don't think that climate change or global warming is man-made, and you actually don't believe that it is a pressing problem. It's good to get you on the record with that.